Welcome back. Michele D'Amico is a performance coach who helps people move forward in their careers, and she's back with us today, and we're talking about dealing with conflict in the workplace. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming back.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so what are some of the biggest sources of conflict in the workplace?
Okay, so this is by no means an exhaustive list, but poor communication skills is one. Poor performance, whether that's on the job or in a relationship, not pulling your own weight. Personality clashes. Not understanding what I call the what's in it for me factor. What motivates the other party. And then diverse values, whether that's personal, professional or personal values.
Okay. And what are some of the best ways to overcome these?
Good question. Conflict is inevitable, right? And a lot of people like to try to avoid conflict, but the idea here is to turn conflict into opportunity.
Okay.
So I have 3 C's that I like to, right? First is communication. So talk to the other person, right? Be clear, concise, be accurate in communicating with the other person. Listen to the other person. What's in it for them, right? What's motivating them? You can use phrases like, I understand where you're coming from, and I hear what you're saying, and that all helps the other party to feel heard, understood. Right? And if you have good communication skills, that can lead to collaboration. And the collaboration is where we weigh all the options, right? We look at the disagreements, we look at the agreements, we bring it all out in the open, we talk about it, and hopefully that leads to some compromise. So that's a win-win for both parties. We look at the common ground. We make a plan that hopefully incorporates ideas from both parties.
But it seems like a lot of us come from different ideas of where, nose to the grind, just do your work hard, don't pay attention to that. But others say, no, the squeaky wheel gets the oil and you should, speak out. So,
well, you do want to pick your battles, right? Okay, you want to pick your battles. But if we use these 3 C's that I call the communication, collaboration, and compromise, we have a better chance of finding opportunities for growth and development, whether it's personal or professional. Innovation. If we are really listening to the other party and understanding where they're coming from and their ideas, it can lead to new, creative, innovative ideas that we wouldn't have thought about before, right, on our own. And finally, team building and relationship building in general. It's an excellent opportunity to build the trust, collaboration, communication. That always leads to taking the team and taking your relationship to a new level. And that's really what we want to do.
Yeah, because conflict doesn't always have to be bad. It can lead to a good opportunity that maybe you would have overlooked.
Exactly. Exactly. So we just want to minimize the negativity of conflict because it does arise personally, professionally. There's no getting around it, so you really want to find your way through it to the opportunity.
And really deal with the right person instead of kind of spreading that poison around the workplace.
Exactly.
And talking about it to all the wrong people.
No, exactly. And, a really important part of the communication process is to listen to the other person. So listen to what they have to say, listen to their ideas, right? It helps minimize some of that conflict that's going to arise. We have different personalities, right? Different values, all of those things, but we want to minimize it as much as possible.
All right, Michele, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And for more information about Michele, just go to our website, kcal9.com, and click Seen on TV.